Jamaica just pulled up. You already know. Hold on, let me get there. Ascended Beyond Jewelry is gonna be worldwide. Universal ascension. We are raising the consciousness and the vibration of the people. I'm gonna touch as many places I possibly can with that amethyst third eye rock star. Yeah. On the bright light.
Huh?
You don't mind the bright light?
That's okay.
See, you're gonna have a nice little piece right there.
Okay.
Peace of love.
Peace and love.
Yes, this is a beautiful rose quartz. You remember the name of the ring? So you both got rose quartz on too right now. Rose quartz.
Rose quartz.
That's right.
Okay.
And this right here is good for your arthritis. So she just got beautiful love going through her energies right now. We both got the same ring on.
Love you.
Love you too, sister. I appreciate the love. Peace, fam. Oh, man. Now, I ain't gonna be holding this video for too long because I gotta get into my meditative space. However, y'all see these soils right here, man? Y'all see this right here? These soils. Peace, family. Now, as we on the beach, we vibe into a whole different frequency. I see the energies going in right now. I know the lighting is going to be bad, so y'all can't see the backdrop with me. However, you know, we just got to talk about the vibration of life, the vibration of sustenance, the vibration of just truly tapping into a psychedelic celestial bound frequency of your thought. Now, psychedelic celestial bound frequency of your thought merely meaning the sentiment of how we connect to the most infinite source of energy, the most infinite source of information, the most infinite source of thought, idea, prowess, creativity, comes by way of us as indigenous beings, melanated beings, carbonated beings, tapping back into planet Earth, connecting our feet. The simplicities of our life that we feel have no resulting impact in the end results of either our health, our wellness, holistically, or even our mentality, our psychedelic frequency, our psychosis of victim of circumstantial enigma constantly in our reality. This mysterious realm of our story not being our story but his story, and this mystery of enigmatic ploy on your psychology is constantly keeping you in a repetitive cause of being downtrodden, as being oppressed, as being ill, as being weak-willed, and your ability to truly fight in the most cohesive nature to really seeing an end result of us being able to liberate ourselves on an individual scale and even on a collective scale. So things from sun gazing, right? Sun gazing not only opens up the metaphysical analogies of the pineal, right? The third eye, right? The chakra system, right? We know about all these different sentiments of conversation when you're talking about aspects of spirituality. But what I tap into is a space of dynamic when it comes to the physical realm also being incorporated into what you need spiritually to vibe to higher frequencies of this edifice or this journey on this Nebuchadnezzar. You dig what I'm saying? The spiritual mind is being faltered by way of a lot of these illusions. You feel what I'm saying? So the more you connect back to who and what you are, you're going to see spirit physics is a dynamic of that which takes place in the physical enchants or recreates or envelops a space of dimensional frequency and experience on a spiritual celestial bound, a higher frequency or a higher realm, a higher heights of your thought pattern. What does this merely mean? You eat certain foods in the physical to correspond to certain neurological receptions, synaptic activity in the brain. The more the mind opens up, it works like a parachute. It works better when it's open, when you're jumping from high altitudes. You come from a high altitude as it pertains to your birth, as it pertains to your very inception into planet Earth. You spiral down into a non-ether 360 degrees, 180 agreeable and disagreeable. But with this sacred geometry of your existence and your correlation and creation, you've come from high altitude to the open mind. However, as you become closer to the ground, closer to the planet, they close your mind slowly and slowly, slower and slower, pardon me. And within that, you've forgotten the fact that this experience as a spiritual being is all to the edifice of you being able to learn that which needs to be learned, to anthropomorphize it if need be, so it works as better lessons to the young, to the youths. This is what religions are entailed to do, right? What they are called religion as far as our ancient antiquities, what you see in the ancient Kemet, when you see in the Dogon tribe, when you see in the Mayans, the Shiite, all these different beings on the planet in many different forms of culture, tribal essence and value, we all had a similar goal, which was to get in tune as best to our highest potential, to our deepest splendor, to planet Earth, to nature, nature, okay? When we spoke about Horus, we're not talking about just some figurehead that sat on the throne. We're talking about light, correlation of the sun, how the sun sustains your life by way of all the vitamins and minerals and the proteins that you get, and the water substance that you also get. Because sunlight is a condensed form of water, liquidation. You're swimming in your life right now and you don't even realize it. This is not the only water in your life. You actually got something moving in your heart and your chest that connects you to the planet as well as the sun. Because the sun has a core within the planet Earth's magnetic field that keeps us in a constant ellipsis of cycle, of life cycle. This is what you also call reincarnation. We know life is a cycle. Everything starts at a point and comes back to that point, essentially. no matter how much time it takes. So now when you're talking about your psychedelic emission of celestial bound frequency, and you're talking about your ability to have a psychology that is more beneficial to you as an African prototype, as an African DNA, okay, indigenous DNA, whatever semantic, whatever term you want to call yourself, with broad nose, big lips, kinky hair, bronze, condensed levels of sunlight moving through your melanin, you have potential on this planet that is deeper to the splendor of being able to open up different neurological pathways in the mind, because you could sun gaze, because those eyes is just as melanated as the celestial bound body, as we call cosmological order, as above so below. The quartz that move within these sands, when you take off your shoes and you plant your feet, connect you back to something a lot more internal as it pertains to the electromagnetic frequency coming from planet Earth's core. Because like I said, there's a sun that also resides within our planet. So with all these different levels of thought, and as you probe into different journeys, adventures, pathways of your mind, you open up different corridors, your psychology could enhance itself by way of sun gazing, by way of taking off your shoes. I'll relinquish the deeper sciences of a lot of these things, because at the end of the day, we're not all meant to be scientists. So talking about the molecular compound, the structures of chlorophyll via red blood cell count and white blood cell count, and how your lymphatic system insulates the sunlight potential to also pre-encode or pre-synchronize and synergize your DNA to information that would embed into your psychology. The limbic brain, the hypothalamus, the hippocampus centers of the brain, your megaboard, okay? That 1 and 0 megaboard of the mind, and the corresponding frequency of the physical brain. The physical brain helps tap into the spiritual mind, because the mind is the spirit of the brain. So as you tap in to sun gazing, and you tap in to taking off your damn shoes, because rubber stops the flow of electricity. So the electrons, the ions, okay, the neutrons, the protons that are seeped within the soils, and as well as the chlorophyll, the plant, the leafy vegetables, the leafy greens. As you get in all this abundance, you're also opening up your mind's potential to break down and take constructive criticisms. Pardon me, not constructive criticism. You won't be as emotional to certain sentiments as well, so that is kind of true. But you would have more of a processing at a higher frequency, to where you could analyze and be more in depth, more precise to your critical nature and design of how you interpret your world, how you see the things about your world, and how to find resolve for your world. You would know not to put out EMF emissions of extra low frequencies that are going to pulsate a lower frequency that's cancerous to the body via cell phones, via technology. You're going to find different ways that have tachyon protocol on a much more quantum mechanical level, okay, into the deep synergy of life, because everything is about the detail, right? The deeper you get is the more detail you get, and the more minute, the smaller it gets. You know what I mean? I got these quartz on me, but you look at these small grains of sand that come together, and when they come together, they form something real solid. You feel what I'm saying? But it starts with a very small particle. And the deeper you get into your mind, the more you are able to tap into all these divine ways to heal the world and heal yourself, first and foremost, right? Vitamin D deficiency is linked to your insanity. Your poor posture is linked to your insanity. B12, B6, omegas, aminos, linked to your hair losses, or your things that give you a poor postulate of esteem, because you feel as if your body's not working alongside with you. You feel as if your youth is not working alongside with you. Like planet Earth just wants to see you get brittle and all. That's not true at all. But you're not catering to your body's natural emission of what it needs to do. You've been taught to do everything outside of what your body's natural intention is predicated around, which is enabling you to thrive. Not just survive, but to thrive. So we're going to have to dash with a lot of this way of thinking that Moses and other shit, but I'm about to get into my meds. Y'all already know. You feel me? I'm about to get into my vibrations of meditation. You feel me? And yeah, man. So get back in tune, man. Get back in tune with life. know what I'm saying? Plant your feet, man. Feel the frequencies move up the sole of your feet. Stop getting your souls cut off by all this rubber technology. Stop getting your mind cut off by all the synthetic form of light. This is the only true form of light, which is sunlight. You know what I'm saying? Which is sunlight. You feel me? You got all these Wanzungus walking around your island trying to take it in. They trying to take in all that substance. You can't though. You feel what I'm saying? Because we got that. You have natural, born, and bred vibration. These waves of frequency move through your whole paradigm. So the more you tap into that, it's going to be powerful for you. I promise you. I'm going to keep it simple. I'm trying to keep it simple. You're going to tap into that. So tap into your nature. Start eating the right types of food. Start taking the right type of time to yourself. Consecrate a space of time for yourself to really heal and internally introspect on your paradigm and your nature and what it is you're looking to take and absorb and connect that to and reassert and reinsert back into the planet. Because as you take, you reinsert. It's a reciprocal nature. We don't just take from planet Earth, we give back. And right now, what we're doing is we robbing Mother Nature blind. We robbing Mama Amma blind. She giving you all this abundance, but you just taking. You're not giving nothing back. And the African prototype and the African health, okay, your black indigenous health is the way to give back to planet Earth. Because when you do that, you start thinking of things that actually keep her in mind. See, all these Europeans, they thinking about all this industrial shit. You feel me? They cutting down trees and they not thinking about Mother Nature. They just thinking, oh, we gonna get money. But they're not thinking about the trees, the plants, the fruits, all these abundant things. So the more you tap into all this ambiance right here, you're gonna connect. You feel what I'm saying? You're gonna connect. So peace, I'm about to hold a meditation, yoga, you feel what I'm saying? And build this vibe proper, you feel me? Got the divine queens. Ah, yes. You already know you about to build. Peace. Yeah, we got the nice callaloo. Raw callaloo. Fresh. Picked from outside. You know we about to get it in. Let's get it. Got some, man. Got some Egyptian apple here, which is dope. Organic. I look up pineapple, some breadfruit. You have some plantain, some callaloo, and some ackee. Yeah. And you have some peppermint tea. Want to find the Bissy plant or the Cinco Bible plant and make some raw tea. Oh yeah? You have the peppermint leaves too?
Yeah. And finger grass too.
I'm a young little Rasta in my mind, man. I love that nice raw medley. That's the cool. I call it raw veganism, but
okay, tomorrow I
yeah.
I did want to carry